As a collective, Black people said we're resting. We're not joining this fight anymore. We chilling. And our ancestors said, don't worry, we got it. I'm loving this for us right now.
A Confederate museum full of hatred and foolishness has fallen. In Fort Branch, North Carolina, Confederate Earthworks Museum, baby, they took a tumble. They were building this museum of hate and racism and just grossness. And God said, not so fast. A tree knocked down the entire museum. It's a complete and total loss. They did not have insurance. They cannot pass go or collect $200. Okay? Look at God. I love that. I love that. You know, I really do. You can never win when you play dirty. But God is able.
What does DJ Colin say? Another one. So y'all, this one has been like swept underneath the carpet, but probably because it's not our local news, but I just dug up something. Another building has been destroyed. On April 12th, 2025, before the Nottoway plantation was burnt to the ground, okay? The Fort Branch Confederate Museum in North Carolina was destroyed. Not by protest, not by fire. This time, Mother Nature used a tree. And I know you're like, a tree? Well, no. It was a massive tree. Crashed down during a storm and wiped out the entire building. A place built to preserve Confederate history, gone in one unexpected swipe. And what's wild, this barely made headlines. No major news cycles, no national coverage, just quietly swept underneath the rug like it never happened. I'm pretty sure the townspeople, wherever it is, I know they know, but we all don't know. So why? Maybe because this wasn't a loss to everyone. Like, everyone don't care about this, but this museum sat on land that once defended Confederate ideas, you know, like during the Civil War. And while some called it history, others saw it as a monument to racism. Let that sink in. So do you think it was just a storm? Or do you believe, like many say, that this was Mother Nature? I agree, is doing what should have been done a long time ago. Wipe this shit off the map. Okay.
Yo, Black Americans, our ancestors are moving. There's a Confederate museum called Fort Branch. The Fort Branch Museum that had a tree fall on it. You look at what happened with freaking Nottoway with that fire, and now this. Do you know what our ancestors were called? The black descendants of American slaves? We were called root workers. We were known to make the earth move. We could speak things into existence. Do you really think this is a coincidence? Because I don't think it is a coincidence when a tree, which is, we are known to be root workers. We are known to work with the roots. We are known to make the roots obey us, crushes a Confederate museum. That is our ancestors saying, oh, y'all want to start some mess, white supremacists with our freaking descendants? All right, bet. And now the official account for the historical Fort Branch is saying it is a total loss. White supremacy is taking L's left and right, baby. Shout out to the ancestors for making the earth move.
Please tell me y'all seen that Confederate museum that was destroyed by a tree. All that hatred they had up in that museum. I'm talking about Confederate flags and basically Confederate things everywhere. But guess what God did? God destroyed it with a big tree. I'm talking about a big tree. Destroyed the whole museum. It looked like God took his hand, put it on top of that building like this, and crushed it all up until it looked like a soda can crumbled up in somebody's hand. God not playing with y'all, bro. The Most High God of Israel is not playing with y'all no more. I don't know what y'all don't get. The Most High God is not playing with y'all. All that hate that y'all have to give, coming right back to y'all 10 times fold. I hope you know that.
I usually mind my business, y'all, but I know y'all been seeing how all these Confederate and white supremacist shit and burned to the ground, trees falling on that shit. Who would have ever thought in the same week the largest plantation and a museum, they was actually trying to build a museum? Like, y'all really be proud of the evil ass shit y'all be doing to people? Y'all bold enough to build a museum? Like I said, hey, the universe is doing what it's doing. In 1 week, 2 big major white supremacy monuments destroyed. And not by our hand, by the hand of the Most High, the Almighty. Like, imagine the natural earth rejecting how evil white supremacies are. Like, y'all's whole history, everything y'all stand for is just pure hatred and evil. Now imagine the actual earth fighting against you. Like, black people ain't even have to do nothing. The earth is fighting for us. Mother Earth. We love you, Mother Earth. I can't imagine a natural habitat literally rejecting you, your ideologies, these monuments of wickedness that y'all have propped up are being destroyed. Something to think about, man. Seems like you guys' time is just up.
Stop with the phrase, "we are not our ancestors." It's extremely disrespectful, and let me tell you why. Because we are our ancestors, okay? We are their legacy. And trust, they were way stronger than we are. They survived what would have crushed many of us. They carried grace while in chains, built legacies from nothing but dust, prayed us into existence. They walked so we could even think and dream about running. It's wild to me that you guys think that they were weak. Our ancestors did not turn the other cheek out of cowardness. They did it out of survival. All while they were oppressed, they made plans for freedom. They strategized. They built communities. So no, I will never say I am not my ancestors. Okay? I am proud to be theirs. They lead me. They protect me. They know my path and why I am here. Speak on your strength, but do not diminish theirs.